everybody. We'd like to begin with asking everyone to turn off your cell phones. And we'd like to thank everyone for being here. We also look forward to answering any questions that you may have during our presentation, but we do ask that you save your questions till the end of our presentation. We will be having a question and answer session. We'd like to thank especially Convenience Cookware for allowing us to be here this evening to speak to you. We'd like to also thank each and every one of you individually for being here. We know it was raining today, lots of traffic, probably hard to get here, so we do appreciate you being here. Oh, and I see Bartan is here,
Yes.
our new chief engineer for Convenience Cookware. His team was actually responsible for fixing the flaw in the Everlast product line, so we congratulate you and your team tonight.
Thank you.
And Bartan and everybody else, did you get to sample our appetizers? They were made with the new Everlast product line.
Very good.
So we hope you enjoyed them. You can actually say that the flavors are explosive.
Someone died in this
So I'd like to introduce to you my team this evening. To my right here is Christina Segovia. She's our financial analyst. After her will be Nancy Guerrero, our financial analyst, and Arpi Amiri, our legal counsel for tonight. So as you know, there was a problem with the Everlast product line that caused some severe injuries. So Convenience Cookware has asked us to come in to analyze the case and to give some suggestion as to what happened, how management came to the decision they did. And as you know, in 2006, the Everlast product line, a new feature was added that allowed the product to go straight from the oven into the refrigerator. It seemed that customers liked this feature. Orders started coming in. However, shortly after the order started coming in, a design flaw was found in this Everlast product line. It seems that when the product was exposed to high temperatures and then put on a cold surface, there was a small probability that it could explode. And of course, it's cookware, coming straight from the oven, contains hot food, so an explosion, of course, would cause severe injuries. However, management, when they reviewed the quality reports, they decided that the risk of this happening was very minimal. So they decided to put the product on the market anyway and to hope for the best. As we know, the best didn't happen. In March of 2007, Ms. Farzam was making a very well done chicken dinner for her son, and she received some injuries when she placed it on a cold surface and the product exploded. At first, management denied knowledge of the product defect. They actually put out an altered quality report to some of the department stores locally. But we know one of the engineers retained a lawyer, went public, exposed us in the newspapers. I think we actually have a copy of the newspaper from that day. Do we have that? Convenience Cookware, Everblast causes severe injuries.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was a bad day.
Very bad day for publicity for Convenience Cookware. Our stocks really went down that day. So we want to answer the question, what happened? How did we get to this point? Why did management make the decision to put this product on the market? So to answer that question, what we're going to do is consider, we made 3 budgeted income statements, and each income statement is based on a different scenario that management could have took with this product. We're also going to consider any punitive damages that might be attributable to Convenience Cookware as a result of these injuries. And we're also going to consider any ethical considerations that were involved in management's decision in this case. So to begin with, let's go to our first budgeted income statement. This income statement is based on the assumption that everything went exactly as planned. Everything went perfectly, none of the products exploded, there were no returns, everything went as budgeted. We start with our first line on sales in units. It was estimated that 1,500,000 units would be sold every quarter, for a total of 6 million units, giving us total sales of $81 million. Of course, our variable costs were low because all the units that we produced were at that 35% discount that we were so proud of. Even though some were flawed and some were the new improved, they were all at that discount rate. Our fixed costs were slightly higher than previous years, 3.5%. Our marketing cost was at 7% of sales, and it was estimated that our other costs would be 2.5% higher than 2006. So all these factors together, we get a before G&A allocation of profit of around $27 million, a very considerable number. However, more importantly is our return on sales. We know management had set the goal for this company of a 25% return on sales, 33.42 under this scenario. So substantially higher than the goal management said. So we can see why it was so attractive to the management to put this product on the market and to hope for the best. But unfortunately, as we mentioned, the best didn't happen. This is a nice scenario, but it does not take into consideration product returns, malfunctioned products, loss of customers, and possibly damages due to injuries from the product. So to give us a more realistic income statement, I'd like to introduce Christine Segovia, and she's going to discuss the first option that management had to them.
Thank you, Ben. Good evening, everyone. I am Christine Segovia, and I am here to discuss the first of the two options that the product management team had considered regarding the flawed units. The first option includes the delaying of the shipment of the current orders, recycling it, and manufacturing it under the old method. However, the option involves a higher production cost while being sold at a discounted rate of $13.50. Now we have established a budgeted income statement which shows this option. The first column, the first column shows the accounting for the scrapped units. The product manager actually estimated a loss of 1/3 of the overall production, which is $2 million. And we also accounted for the cost that